Bathroom etiquette is something that's deeply important to us, both as an individual and as a member of the human race. 4 years ago, still, we're bound by the cultures we grew up in. I've internalized the deeply rooted shame at the core of American etiquette, but what about other places? Here are some things you need to know. 10. Be ready to pay. Europe. In America, there aren't really any pay toilets left. That's actually due to the work of a political advocacy group called the Committee to End Pay Toilets in America that wiped, pun intended, them out in the 70s. Nowadays, we're on the honor system where shame, or customers only sign, compels us to buy a small fry or a candy bar wherever we stop to pee. Other countries never had such enterprising citizens, and pay toilets are still a thing in many parts of the world. Save your coins. 9. Bring your own TP. China. Some places might provide it for you, but you don't necessarily want to count on it. Buy your own and fill your pockets, or be ready to get creative. 8. Get ready to squat. China and the Middle East. There's a big contingent of people right now saying that squatting to use the toilet is actually better for you, easing pressure on your various bodily systems and leading to faster, healthier potty times. You may as well buy into it because odds are you won't have a choice but to use a squatty potty when you visit China and the Middle East. You might as well choose to believe you're getting something out of it. 7. Mind your left hand. India and the Middle East. As the world flattens, more and more people realize that no insult is meant by this. Still, there are many parts of the world, particularly in India and the Middle East, where shaking hands, eating, or doing much of anything with your left hand is considered unclean or insulting. If you're left-handed, well, have fun. Do we seriously need to go over why this particular rule of etiquette is on this list? 6. Use the brush. Germany. German toilets have a shelf. If you're a person who likes to admire your handiwork, then this country is pretty much tailor-made for you. The problem is that not every shelf toilet actually has sufficient suction to clean the shelf under its own power, which is why every German bathroom includes a brush that you are expected to use. 5. Use the princess button. Japan. If there's any culture that can rival the US for the role shame plays in society, it's Japan. Naturally, they were the ones who solved the "I'm not going until you go" problem. The princess button makes noise intended to drown out the sound of whatever it is you're doing, so anxious toilet goers can use the facility in peace. 4. Admire the luxury. Japan. The princess button isn't the only way the Japanese have used their engineering prowess in the bathroom. Their feats and toilet technology are the stuff of legend. Japanese toilets can analyze your urine content to check for illness, automatically lower the lid, warm the seat, on a schedule that learns your daily habits, and even reconfigure themselves for easier cleaning. 3. Avoid conversation and eye contact. United States. This article is supposed to be for overseas travelers, but apparently not enough people know this. American restrooms are not for small talk. Keep your eyes level and straight ahead. If at all possible, leave a spare urinal between you and the next person. If there are 3 urinals, don't take the middle one. Everyone hates you if you do this. Do not talk. At maximum, grunt in acknowledgement of a person you know. 2. Don't flush the toilet paper. South America. Not every country's sewage system is built to handle everything people try to throw at it. Just as you're not supposed to flush feminine hygiene products in the US, you're also not supposed to flush toilet paper in many parts of the world. Instead, there will be a bin provided. Odds are, if it's a TP bin, you'll be able to figure it out. 1. Get ready for some easy listening. Australia. According to the International Centre for Bathroom Etiquette, which collects bathroom usability tips from around the world, you should be ready to listen to music while you're in the loo. Specifically, an instrumental version of Burt Bacharach's "What the World Needs Now" is apparently omnipresent. Our love of Bacharach notwithstanding, this seems a bit much. You should also be ready for severe water conservation methods, from low flush and no flush toilets to using a 3-out back.